It's Play with Paper. I hope you're having a blessed day. This is my Forever Faith Bible journaling series, and I am so honored that you are here. Thank you for being here. If it's your first time, I hope you will click that playlist in the description and you will go on this journey because today we are doing the last of our emergency 911 Bible verses. All this has led me to wanting to do one of these journals for each of my kids, and I will do that off camera. It's a lot of fun. Not only that, I would love it if you liked and subscribe. I would love it if you came and hung out with me. I'm not a professional. I'm not a teacher. You can journal however you like. This is just how I do it. And my goal is always to inspire you to either seek out the word or to be inspired to play with paper. Whatever you are meant to be here to be inspired by, that is my hope for you. Let's see. In the next video, if you've been following this series, you know we have a giveaway. We're going to talk about what we're going to do throughout the year 2025, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So definitely come back in 2 weeks from today and at least be part of the giveaway, right? At least be part of it. All right, so we are doing hurt. We've done stressed, worried, lonely, disappointed, bitter, sinned, discouraged, losing hope, sick, sad, in danger, scared, lacking faith, negative, broke, betrayed, and today we're going to do hurt. And it is John 15. Now, I've said this in every video, and I'm going to say it again. How I interpret this may just be what God needs me here today, to hear today. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Maybe you'll get something different because we all can read the same Bible verse and get a different message because that's just how he works. It just is. And I can read a message one time and then 2 weeks later read a message out of the Bible another time, and it will have two different meanings to my heart depending on what's going on and what God needs me to hear. So I haven't said this in the other videos, but I do hope that you take the time to pray before you sit down to do your study, because you just need to open your heart and let God work through you a little, I guess is the best way. That's what works for me, and that's what I do. I don't know that it'll work for you, but I encourage you to do that. Somebody told me to do that a long mini moon ago. And it really just opens my heart and prepares me to hear what I'm supposed to hear. Maybe it clears my mind is the best way to describe it, and just reminding myself, right? And also telling God I'm ready. Whatever you need me to hear, whether I like it or not, because sometimes we don't, right? I'm ready to hear what you want me to hear. I'm ready to accept whatever it is, the message that you are giving me today. So, little bit of encouragement for you to do that as well. All right. Now, this may be the part that some of y'all don't like, and that's okay. But I am going to read the Bible verse. If you want to fast forward, you can, and we'll put the layout together. But I do that, and we just kind of talk about it a little bit. All right. I've already made my little things. Like, I kind of have a plan. Y'all should be impressed because that doesn't happen often. All right. John chapter 15 is what we are reading. It says, I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes, so that it will be even more fruitful. You are already clean because of the word I have spoken to you. Remain in me, as I also remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself. It must remain in the vine. Neither can you bear fruit unless you remain in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. If you do not remain in me, you are like a branch that is thrown away and withers. Such branches are picked up and thrown into the fire and burned. If you remain in me and my words remain in you, ask whatever you wish and it will be done for you. This is to my Father's glory, that you bear much fruit, showing yourselves to be my disciples. As the Father has loved me, so I have loved you. So have I loved you. Now remain in my love. If you keep my commands, you will remain in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commands and remained in his love. I have told you this so that my joy may be in you and that your joy may be complete. My command is this: love each other as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. You are my friends. If you do what I command, I no longer call you servants, because a servant does not know his master's business. Instead, I have called you friends, for everything that I learned from my Father I have made known to you. You did not choose me, but I choose you and appoint you so that you might go and bear fruit that will last, and so that whatever you ask in my name, the Father will give you. This is my command: love each other. If the world hates you, keep in mind that it hated me first. If it belonged to the world, it would love you as its own. As it is, you do not belong to the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. That is why the world hates you. Remember what I told you. A servant is not greater than its master. If they persecuted me, they will persecute you also. If they obeyed my teaching, they will obey yours also. They will treat you this way because of my name, and they do not know the one who sent me. If I had not come and spoken to them, they would not be guilty of sin. But now they have no excuse for their sin. Whoever hates me hates my Father as well. If I had not done among them the works no one else did, they would not be guilty of sin. As it is, they have seen, and yet they have hated both me and my Father. But this is to fulfill what is written in their law. They hated me without reason. When the advocates come, whom I will send to you from the Father, the Spirit of truth who goes out from the Father, he will testify about me, and you also must testify, for you have been with me from the beginning. So basically, right, we're supposed to love one another the way Jesus came to this earth and loved us, the way God sent his son knowing what he would go through because he loved us. And we just are supposed to show that same love, even to those who hate us, right? We're going to be hated because of who we love. We are going to be hated because of what we believe. That's not just true in faith, y'all. That is true in many, many things. Whatever it is and however it adapts to you in this moment, it boils down to this. The greatest thing, the most important thing we can do is love our neighbors, love our friends, just the way Jesus and God loved us and love us, right? It is the greatest commandment. It is literally said over and over and over again. Love the way you are loved by your Father. That it doesn't say love if you like them. Love if you like their actions. Love if you agree with them politically, if you agree with their fashion. No, it says to love everyone. That doesn't mean we don't disagree. It just means you're still loved. You can disagree and love. I can't say that enough. There are many things many of you would be shocked to know I believe. And many of you would probably, your jaws would drop if you knew my political views, if you knew some things that are extremely important to me. But I will say this, I respect your opinion and I still love you. And I hope it's the same. And unfortunately, I know it's not. I hold back a lot. This particular series, I probably give more of me than any other. I just hang out and have fun and am silly in a lot of my scrapbooking videos. You guys know, like, we gotta laugh, we gotta have fun, and that's my thing. Like, if something's not flying or my tongue doesn't get twisted, it's not a ginger video, right? But in these videos, I give more of me. Somewhere we have lost loving each other. Doesn't matter what we believe. It doesn't matter if you want to go toe to toe. You can do it in a loving way without violence, without negative words. You can respectfully just agree to disagree. Remember that old saying? We just agree to disagree. That's okay. You can. Don't be afraid to do it. But still love them. Don't hold that grudge. And I know, because I held a grudge most of my adult life. That is a true statement. And I catch myself still doing it sometimes. I've talked about how I have forgiven my mother and how one day I hope other relationships in my family mend and they find a way to forgive. And I'm doing it because I want to go to heaven one day, and I want to sit next to Jesus, and I want to meet my Heavenly Father, and I want to be there with all of you. So maybe it's selfish, but I choose to love everyone. I choose to get up, and I choose to be positive, even when the days are bad, even when I'm stressed out, right? Even when I'm worried, because let's be honest, as a mama, you're worried your adult children are more work than the babies were. Even when I'm super lonely, when I'm disappointed in myself, in a friend, in anyone, all of these things, I choose to believe the promise of God, and I choose to use the knowledge that He has left behind, Bible verses, people way more better to preach it than me, because I'm not a preacher or a teacher. I'm going to just lay that out there again. I know I say it in every video, but I want to be very clear about that, because I am very aware that God holds people who teach to a higher standard, and I ain't there. Nope. I'm not. Maybe I'm afraid of that. I don't know, but I know that I don't have enough knowledge to teach. Now, encourage, I do my best, because we are supposed to bring more to the flock, right? When I'm sinned, I sin every day. I sin every day. And anyone that tells you they don't sin, I'm going to tell you they're not being truthful to themselves. They're just not. Okay? All of these things can go back to loving each other without prejudice, without strings, which for some of us, that's hard. And I say us because it was hard. I didn't know how to love without strings before I met my husband. My husband taught me. Which, if you met him, yeah, he's a gruff, he's a manly man. Like, you would not know that. But he is one of the most loving, forgiving human beings I've ever known. Hence the reason I married him, right? We make each other better. Friendships make each other better. So it's my hope that you're inspired. It's my hope that you find a way to love those that have hurt you. It's my hope that going through these different Bible verses have helped you heal and give you a resource. Truly, truly do. I can't wait for the next journey. But we got to finish this one first, right? All right, so let's put this layout together. I know, I just chitty chat. That's what I do. Y'all, I can't help it. I can't help it. It just happens. It just happens. Okay, so in the next video, we will flip through. Well, let's flip through the whole thing at the end of this. When I come back and I show you the finished layout, we'll flip through the whole thing. Like I said, next video, we're going to have a giveaway. All right. So I did have a plan. I really did. I'm going to do another pocket because this is a long, long verse, right? I mean, it's a long verse. So let's glue this puppy down. Okay. So gotta grab some glue. How do you guys put pockets down? Do you guys use foam? Because you guys see me do it both ways. I mean, sometimes, oh, hey, my glue bottle's working. Go me. And it's cold. That's very exciting. I'd love to know how you put pockets on, because I'm not a professional. And if anything, oh gosh, I should have thought this through a little more. This is gonna get hairy. It's gonna get hairy. Oh, gingerly. Oh. Yep, totally. This time I'm really talking to myself. I'm not in denial. I guess I could have just done the first one. Okay. I like to just glue the edges. Sometimes I put foam if I have a lot to put in there. And this is just a scrap. We're going to talk about the scraps of this. Oh, I'm going to glue these pages together, y'all. What's happening? Mayday. I can't. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. It's a day. Okay. Well, now that I've glued the whole book together. I don't know why I found this so funny. I just needed a good laugh. Okay, so I'm going to put this back together because I don't need this book come apart. I ain't got time to put it back together. All right, so we're going to put hurt. And I am going to write the John 15 right down here in small letters. I just am. And then I have these that I've created, my little, to go in my pocket. So while this is drying, hopefully not the pages together, let's glue this part down. Now I've just kind of temporary adhese it, and I'm just going to put some glue. And I've inked the whole thing. It's kind of been the whole theme through this burnt kind of finish, which I don't think we're going to do in the next one. I think I need something nice and crisp. I like crisp stuff too, crisp layouts. Okay. Now on the back of this one, this is the second half. See why I put my scrap down? Because I make a mess. I know y'all aren't shocked by any means. I might have to get a drink. Okay. So on the back of this, I am going to do my journaling. Oh my goodness. I'm going to do my journaling right here, okay? And this is going to go right inside of here, okay? I don't want to stick it in there because it's going to glue together too, my luck. It's just how it rolls for me. And we're going to do this one, and we'll do both sides. Come on. I am filming this January, what is today? The 8th, I believe. It's the 7th or 8th, I don't know. And it is during... Some people are getting snowmageddon again. And I gotta tell you, I'm glad it's not me, but it is very chilly here. It does not feel like the desert right now. For those of you that know, some of you do know, I live in West Texas, and it is hot and dry 90% of the year. Every once in a while, though, it gets a little chilly. And my mom, she likes to text me and say, hey, the high today is 10. I know you're missing it. No, you are incorrect. It's a joke between my mom and I. So this morning she texts me, the high today is 4. And I'm like, never again will I live there. That's what I responded. Which at one time kind of broke my mama's heart, which is a mama thing, right? Like, you want your babies close to you, but living in Montana was my mom and dad's dream. It was not mine. There's a reason God had me born in Dallas, right? There's the reason I was born in Texas, even though I spent most of my adult life in Montana. He knew I was meant to be a very warm-blooded creature. He's like, no, this girl, she needs to be warm. Okay, so these are going to go in here. And then I just have all these little leftovers. And let me put my bling on. My bling bling. I love this little bling. Then I took all my scraps, okay? Not this one. This is going to go this way. And I'm going to ink these, each one up. Let's grab my favorite brushed corduroy. We're not done over here, though, either. Am I even in frame anymore? I don't even know. If I'm not, I'm sorry. I pulled my camera down, had a few people ask if I could get closer, so I'm trying hard. But I'm gonna ink each one of these. We'll just do one. I'm sure you don't need to sit here and ink every single one. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to leave these. Remember, I've been talking through the whole thing that I was gonna leave. I'm going to do each of these little holes too. I just think it gives it more, I don't know, pizzazz. I don't know. I wanted to leave my kids places where they could journal. Well, I thought, okay, I don't know where they're going to want to journal in it. Like, I don't know where God's going to inspire them, right? So I've taken a bunch of the scraps because I'm going to use a different collection. If you watch the very first video, you know we did this Stamperia collection and such, and so you know where all these papers came from. right? And then they can pull one out. I'm gonna make a little pocket right here on the back last page, and they can pull it out and it'll already have the punched holes for it. And they can journal where they want, and they could put it in their appropriate emergency Bible verse. That's my thought. I think I might make, I'm gonna make one for each of my kids. That's true. This, oh, I did one too many holes on this one. Well, we could do it here. Yeah, I can still put it there. And I will take this apart, put it in there. I'm not gonna make you watch me do that either. And then all these are gonna go inside of here. And I'm gonna do a little note to my kids right here. Like, for your thoughts and prayers, here's some extras. I don't know what I'm gonna say. Who knows? Oh, I lost my train of thought. This way they can journal within this anywhere they want. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Squirrel. I'm going to maybe make one of these for my guest room, and I'm going to leave it out when somebody comes and stays. My guest room is my scrappy space. I have a Murphy bed. I think maybe, I want to cut these apart. Maybe we'll put this little guy on this pocket. These are the scraps. We're going to try to use up what we got. Do this. I do have some flowers I could use, and we got flowers here. Isn't it kind of ironic that a garden was referenced and this is the one I picked out? I think that's kind of funny. Okay, so I could even ink these. I think, let's try. Look, this one's already inked even. Okay, see, ask and ye shall receive. Just saying. Like that. Ooh, I definitely like this one. Like that. We'll just do a layered flower here with a little squirrel. Him so cute. And I didn't have much for Alpha, so we just made it work. That's just the way it went. Looks like I have some flowers in here as well. Oh, here's a little, what is this called, y'all? A garden, a watering can. What if we were to put this here, like I ink it and put it up on foam? And put it right here, like it's spilling out whatever I write. That might be cool. I think I want to do that. And I think maybe on top, I could even put a few flowers with some gems. Oh, that's definitely happening. We're doing it. In my head, y'all are going, good idea, Jen. Yeah. Okay, this will be up on foam. I'm going to ink it. And then we just need to add some gems. I need to journal, and that's it, y'all. We'll be all done with this. So let me go put this together, come back. We'll do a flip through of the whole journal, and then we'll talk about what we're gonna do for the next journal. I'm gonna show you a little preview before the next video of the giveaway. So hang on, just one sec. All right, you guys, I got it all glued down. I finished all of my little journaling spots. There's whole bunches of him. I just used whatever scraps I couldn't think of to reuse anywhere, even the small ones, because maybe they just want to jot down a little note. And these are all going to go right in here. I put a little note that just said, use these note papers when you are inspired by the book, and add them to the journal. Love, Mom. I did do my journaling on the back of my Bible verse there. And that's it. So let's flip through the whole thing. Okay. So Bible emergency numbers. I did a video for every single layout. If you are just now finding this, by all means, please go back. I would be honored if you would like to go back and do the process with me. I love it when you guys let me know you're inspired, because that's what it's about. I'm not a professional. I'm just winging it. This cool little pocket that we made. Lots of pockets in this one. This one was really fun. I remember this one because we had so much room. I did a little fold out. And by no means do I know what I'm doing, because I don't. I have no clue. But I have a lot of fun, and I am very honored that you came along with me. And these are little tags I can pull out. Yeah, I'm a very lucky girl. Through this venue called Tube of the U's, YouTube, I have definitely been blessed many times over. Some more tags that we made. This one even is paper clipped. Has a lot of interactive parts, right? Yeah, I hope you'll come with me for the next journey. Let's talk about it. Next video, we will have a giveaway, and I will have a new journal. I think I'm going to do it a little different, right? If I did it the same every time, I would be bored. I will tell you, come back in 2 weeks, right? Because this flat rate box is full. Like, it is bulging. You can't see that it's bulging, but it is bulging, and this will be the prize. It is full of goodies, some faith-based, some just fun papers and stuff. So I hope you will come back for that in 2 weeks. And here's what we're going to do in 2025. So I was TikTok influenced. Really was. And there is this company, it says, read me when, and then the yellow are happy, thankful, angry. I think these are supposed to be like peach and red. Pink, that must be pink and red. Green is anxious, lonely, and sad. Color-coded Bible verses. So here's what we're going to do. And we will do this the first of the next book, because I'm going to show you my journal. We're going to do the giveaway, or my next video. Pardon me. Did I say that? I don't know. My head said one thing. I don't know what my lips said. What we're going to do is we are going to draw a Bible verse. And I'm not really going to focus on what mood I'm in, because I'm not going to know. And I do film ahead. So to keep myself honest, I'm going to pull one, and we're going to, I'll have that week to study, and then I'll come back and do a video with you. So let's just kind of look at some of these. This is a lot of fun. Probably overpriced, but I don't care. I don't care. This is for my joy and bring me closer to God. So I honestly don't care. It says, get rid of all the bitterness, rage and anger, brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. Ephesians 4:31. So what I would do is we would pull this together at the end of this video like I'm doing. Now, not in the next video, okay? Because I got to put this all together still. We'll pull it out, and maybe you guys would like to study with me and come back and we'll do a layout. So I'm going to sit here. I'm going to fold all these up, and I'm going to put them all in the jar. So, I mean, I guess if you were a person who wanted to go by the feeling, you could, right? But this is what we're going to do until all of these, every single one of these, I have no idea how many are in here, are gone, and our journal is full. We may end up doing 2 or 3 journals. I don't know, but we're going to have fun together. And I hope you will come back, join me, and I'm excited for 2025 and see what it brings. I don't know about y'all, but I'm pretty excited. All right, thanks for hanging out with me. Be blessed, and I'll see y'all next time. I'll put close-ups right after this. Bye.